My name is Tiffany de Guzman, and today I'm going to teach you 4 yoga poses to help relieve stress. The first pose we're going to get into is called Child's Pose, and it's a very grounding pose, which means it's really nice to get into if you ever feel overwhelmed or anxious or maybe even a little frightened. Child's Pose gives you a sense of security and safety. So really nice for those situations. To get into Child's Pose, you're going to come up onto hands and knees, tabletop. And then bring your big toes behind you to touch. From here, you can play around with the space between your knees. They might be really wide. Maybe they're closer together. Whatever feels nice for you. And then start to sit back towards your feet. From here, you can either bring your forehead onto the ground, or sometimes it can feel really nice to get a nice big pillow and bring that underneath your belly. Once you're settled in here, start to breathe in and out through your nose, nice and slow. Feel the support of the earth beneath you. And just let any worries melt away. Next, come up onto hands and knees, tabletop, for cat and cow. So you want to stack your joints here. So hips are going to be directly over knees, and then shoulders directly over wrist. On your next inhale, let your belly drop, look up for cow, moo. And then as you exhale, chin to chest, round your spine for cat, meow. Inhale, belly drops, look up for cow, moo. Exhale, chin to chest, round for cat, meow. Continue to move back and forth with your breath. And you might add a little bit more movement in. You can sway your hips side to side. You might look back towards your heels, get a little twist in. Maybe you draw some circles with your hips. They can be small, or maybe they're really big circles. Just notice all the different ways your spine moves. Cat and cow is really great for increasing length and mobility in your spine. Couple more rounds. And back to center. Next, we're going to come into a balancing pose. Balancing poses are really great ways to practice how to breathe through challenging situations. So come on up to standing. And so the key to balance is all in your breath. When we do something new, maybe a little scary, we tend to hold our breath, right? And then we lose focus. So you want to bring your awareness to your breath. Breathe in and out through your nose. And this helps increase your focus and your balance. We're going to come into tree pose. So bend one knee out to the side. You can keep your toes on the ground, kind of like a kickstand. Or your foot might come up to your shin. Hands can come up beside you. They might come up above, like a tree, grow your branches. It can also help to find something still to bring your gaze. And just kind of focus in on that still spot. We call this your drishti, your point of focus. And switch sides. Other knee bends out to the side. You might do something different on this side. It doesn't have to be the same. Maybe your branches kind of blow in the wind, side to side. You could bring your hands to heart center. Big breaths. And when you're ready, back to standing. For our last pose, we're going to come into legs up the wall. Legs up the wall is a really great way to increase circulation. And it's also really great to give you a good night's sleep. So it's nice to do right before bedtime. For that, you're going to come back onto the ground. And you're going to come sideways up against the wall. Get as close as you can. And then rotate your legs around. And come onto your back. Find someplace comfortable for your hands. They might come beside you, palms face up. Maybe they come up above. Or you might rest one hand on your belly, one on your heart. Tune into your breath. Notice how when you inhale, your chest and belly rise. And when you exhale, chest and belly falls. Kind of like a balloon. As you inhale, fill up. And as you exhale, slowly deflate. Also notice here, your feet are above your heart. So technically, you are upside down right now. So kind of like a snow globe, right? All that snow gets stuck on the bottom. But when you flip it upside down, everything is able to come down and recirculate. So your blood recirculates, your lymph, even your energy. Couple more big breaths here. And then to come out, bend your knees. Bring your knees into your chest. Take a nice big squeeze here, big hug. Maybe you rock side to side, give yourself a little massage. And then roll onto one side, fetal pose. Gently use your hand to press up and come into a comfortable seat. Sit up nice and tall. And then inhale, reach up, nice big stretch. Exhale, hands to heart center. Thank you so much for joining me today. Namaste.